7 months. Can you believe it's already been 7 months with this phone right here? I mean, time flies. What's going on, everyone? Josh Quinones here, and today's video is all about, that's right, the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra. So like I said, it's been about 7 months with this phone right here, and today I just, kind of want to share what my experience has been like with this device right here, and just kind of let you know how it's been holding up. And if you know me by now, I don't really like to go too deep into the specs or anything like that. This is just me simply sharing what my experience has been like with you guys with this phone right here. And I'm gonna try to keep this as short and as sweet as possible. So instead of making you wait until the end of the video to hear what my final thoughts are on this device, I'm just gonna tell you guys right here, right now at the beginning of the video. So, hopefully you will stay for the rest of the video. But I gotta tell you guys, my experience with this device right here has been nothing but great. I mean, honestly, this has been an amazing device. I honestly really don't have too much bad things to say about this phone right here. I mean, I did mention some stuff, in my original review for this phone right here, and those thoughts still stand, such as, no expandable memory. I was really bummed out that this did not have an SD card slot, because I mean, my Note 20 Ultra does, and that's a huge plus for me because I actually use it. And I know, it's probably not a big deal for everybody, because, a lot of people do like to store their stuff to the cloud and things like that. But I do a lot on my phone. I edit my videos on my phone for the channel here. So like right now, once I'm done with this video, I'm gonna take that SD card out and throw it in this phone right here and start editing. But you know what? Instead of editing on this, I'm actually gonna transfer the video from here to here, and this whole video that you guys are watching right now will be edited on the Galaxy S21 Ultra, because I mean, this phone is a beast and it handles editing videos like a beast. So, that was kind of one bummer for me, that this did not have an SD card slot. No headphone jack, no more MST, no integrated S Pen. I mean, yeah, we do have, the S Pen capabilities now with this device, which is awesome because, I do use the S Pen with this phone sometimes, but, it's just kind of a bummer that we can't put it in the phone like what we can with the Galaxy Note device. So I'm really hoping with the next S lineup of phones that Samsung will try to make a way to do that, especially if we might not be getting a Note line next year. I mean, I've heard news, back and forth that we will get a Note device, we won't get a Note device. I don't know. Nobody really knows until Samsung officially announces it. So if there's that possibility that we might not get another Note device ever again, or within the next 2 or 3 years, I really think Samsung should find a way to put the S Pen in this device. That way we can have it everywhere with us, because, I know there's cases out there that can hold the S Pen. There's tons of cases out there, tons of great cases for this device. But you know what, for me, honestly, I really don't like using those cases that have to hold the S Pen on the side or in the back or whatever, because it just makes the phone feel much wider, just makes it feel more bulkier. And like I said, there are some nice cases, but for me, it's just not for me. For me is this right here, being able to take the S Pen out when I need it, put it back in there when I don't need it. It is always with me, no matter what case I use. I'm not forced to use a specific case just to hold that S Pen. So I really hope, like I said, I hope Samsung will make that possible for the next lineup of devices. But when it comes to the overall looks of this device, I mean, still to this day, when I pull this phone out naked like this, I still get heads that turn. When I see this phone right here, I gotta wipe this down really quick. When I look at this phone right here, you know what this reminds me of? And I said it in the past video before, but I'm gonna say it again. This looks like a phone that I would say like a secret agent uses, like James Bond or something. He's out on a secret mission, doing whatever secret things he's doing. He pulls out his phone, to do whatever it is he's gonna do. This is the phone that he's pulling out. I mean, look at how good that looks. This looks like a top secret device, and that camera module in the back just looks like it's melting into the frame of the phone. I mean, it looks so good, especially in this Phantom Black. You cannot beat this Phantom Black right here. There's no other black like it. This is a beautiful looking device. This has probably got to be Samsung's best looking device that they have to offer right now. And don't get me wrong, I mean, the Note 20 Ultra is still a beautiful looking phone. I still love the way this phone looks. I mean, my Galaxy Z Fold 2 is still another great looking device, but honestly, when it comes to just the looks of at least the back of the phone, I mean, the S21 Ultra is where it's at. And speaking of the looks of the phone, I gotta give a huge thanks and shout out to the sponsors of this video, Casetify. So with the phone that looks this good right here, you know, you're gonna find yourself in situations where you're gonna wanna keep it protected. You're gonna wanna slap a case on there so you don't risk dropping it naked and, you know, possibly breaking it. And that's where Casetify comes in. It's in the name. They make cases and they have tons to choose from. Tons of designs that are gonna give your device both style and protection. All impact phone cases are made with 50% recycled materials and are all coated with an antimicrobial coating to help keep your device germ-free. Impact cases are also lined on the inside with something called Cheetech, which is Casetify's trademark impact absorbing material with a dual layer construction to be able to protect your device from drops of up to 6.5 feet. So you're definitely going to get some good drop protection here with these cases while not adding too much bulk because they're pretty thin. So you're gonna get some great protection without adding too much weight and bulk to your device. You're gonna get tons of designs to choose from. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And aside from the designs that you get to choose from, you also get to customize your own cases if you want to go that way as well. And there's tons of options to be able to customize your own case. And I'll have a special link down in the description below that'll get you an extra 15% off of your purchase in case you do want to check out any of the many cases that they have available or possibly customize your own. But again, huge thanks and shout out to Casetify for sponsoring this video. Now when it comes to the display on this phone right here, I mean, the display is still as beautiful as ever. Colors look beautiful and watching content is just so enjoyable on this device. I mean, that hole punch camera cutout up top never gets in the way. I have never found it to get in the way. And I'll tell you one thing, it is so much better than having that ugly notch up top like what we see with the iPhone devices. Now, I did take the screen protector off of this screen right here about maybe 2 months ago because I wanted to test it out and see how well it holds up, you know, without a screen protector. And I'm looking at it right now and I only have one tiny little, I mean, it's hardly noticeable, but if you really look closely, I have one tiny little micro scratch on there and that's it. So it's actually held up pretty good, surprisingly. Honestly, I always throw screen protectors on my devices because I'm so scared of, you know, having them, you know, scratch, or if I drop them, I'm kind of scared of having them break, but honestly, it's held up pretty good. So it's definitely durable enough, you know, to get you through your everyday situations. Now, I wouldn't go throwing it in rocks or anything like that because I can't guarantee you that your display is going to be okay, but still an absolutely beautiful looking display, whether you're watching content, playing games, or just scrolling through the phone. I mean, you do get that 120 hertz of smoothness, which is still just amazing. And the phone performs like a beast. I haven't had one moment, not one moment, where this phone has lagged on me. I mean, it's performing great. This has to be Samsung's best performing device that is out right now. At the time of making this video, out on the market right now, this has to be their best performing device, at least in my opinion. And you know, I've tried a lot of their phones out. I got the Note 20 Ultra right here, which is not far behind. I mean, this still performs pretty much just as good, but you know, this does have the faster processor and all that, so it is going to perform, you know, a little bit better than the Note 20 Ultra. I mean, I got the Z Fold 2 right here, and I can confidently, or I'm sorry, the Z Fold 3. They both almost look the same. I got the Z Fold 3 right here, brand new device, and I can confidently say that the Galaxy S21 Ultra still performs better than this device right here. And stay tuned for a future video I have with this phone right here because I have been running into one small issue right here that does have to do with performance. Or I'm not sure if it's performance or the app that I'm using on this phone. There's a couple of apps that I notice it kind of, I don't know, it kind of has problems with, but this device doesn't have those problems. So that's why I say that the S21 Ultra is Samsung's best performing device right now. It's the device with the best battery in any one of their phones, at least when it comes to their flagship phones. Speakers are still sounding really good, really loud, and my favorite part of this phone has to be the cameras. I mean, the phone overall is great. I'm loving the overall experience with this phone, you know, other than the couple of things that I mentioned at the beginning of this video. But I would say my favorite part of this phone has to be those cameras. These are the best cameras right here in a Samsung device out right now on the market. Even better than the Galaxy Z Fold 3 that just came out. I wish they would have put these cameras on this device on this phone right here. I mean, why couldn't they just, you know, just rip them off of here and put them on here? I mean, you're paying 1,800 bucks for a foldable high-end device right here. Why not give us the best cameras? They give us older cameras. I mean, they're not bad. Don't get me wrong. They're not bad, but I mean, some S21 Ultra cameras would have been great on these new devices that have come out. I absolutely love these cameras. And I gotta tell you guys, I actually put in this device for a trade-in for this phone right here. I'm trading in my Galaxy Z Fold 2 and this device right here, so I can bring down the price of this one right here. But I'm changing my mind because I do have the option to keep the phone still if I want to. I'm still keeping my Z Fold 3, but I'm only gonna send them back my Z Fold 2. I don't know, I can't let this phone go. I just can't let it go. And one huge reason for that has to be because of these cameras. I can take some amazing photos with the cameras on this device, whether I'm using the main lens or the ultra wide angle lens, the telephoto lens, the macro lens. You do have that macro mode on here, and then you have director's view, which is another cool mode on here. Let's go ahead and try it out right here. I actually have it right here. I'm gonna start recording right now. Start recording right now. Look at this. Got the camera right in back of me right there. I probably should have wiped down the lenses first, but I really like this mode right here because I can see myself and I can also, kind of show you guys what's behind the camera. And I do have the options. Let's see, do I have the options to switch lenses? I do actually, so I can zoom in right there, zoom in even further. Look at that. So director's view, definitely a very cool camera mode on this device. But whether I'm taking pictures or videos, I'm always going to have some great quality photos and video coming from the cameras on this device. Now, I will say that I do experience a bit of shutter lag sometimes, meaning when I, take the phone out to take a picture, as soon as I press the button, to take the picture, sometimes it takes a little bit of a time for it to actually take the photo. So, I end up having to try and take it again. So, sometimes there's those moments I'm trying to capture those special moments, but there's that shutter lag where I can't capture the moment at that exact moment, if that makes sense. It doesn't always do that. Sometimes it does work pretty fast if it's already focused on whatever it is I'm taking a picture of, but then there's times where it will take a little bit longer to actually take the photo. But aside from that, I am loving the cameras on this phone right here. And just overall, my experience over the past 7 months, like I said, I'm gonna try to keep this short. Not really sure how short it is right now, but to keep it short, this has been an amazing device over the past 7 months. I have no major complaints at all whatsoever. I'm looking forward to, keep on using it. I do have more videos coming for this. I'm planning on doing like a full day vlog with this phone to see how the cameras hold up in, different situations throughout my day. So I'm really curious to see how that video is gonna come out. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed yet so you don't miss out on that. But really excited to make that video and really just excited to continue using this device. Fingerprint sensor still working like a boss, still working great. Just the phone overall is a boss. Just looking at it, it's a boss of a device. But y'all let me know what you think down in the comment sections below. If you do have this device for yourself, how has it been holding up for you? What's performance like? What's battery life like? The cameras, what do you guys think? Or if you don't have this phone for yourself and you've been thinking about getting it, I can definitely recommend it. Unless you have an Note 20 Ultra, keep that. You don't need to upgrade to this. If you have something like, an S10, S10 Plus, S9, or any older device, then yeah, definitely upgrade to the S21 Ultra. I can guarantee you will not be disappointed. At least, from my experience. So let me know what y'all think down in the comment sections below. Thank you all so very much for watching. If you did like this video and find it helpful, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any other future videos to come. Thank you all so very much for watching. This is Josh Quinones. I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.